if your battery keeps draining when you're winching in under full load and your battery just goes down, dies, that's what you do, is remove one of these. These are each 50 amp. 50. Check your ground, your power, check all that shit too. Make sure you're good there on all those. I had a question that I could not get answered online at all. And the way I would phrase it is, how do I keep my battery from draining when I'm winching in under full load? And it would take me a stupid wiring videos, watch them. Nobody ever mentions that you can remove a relay or a fuse or whatever those damn things are. So you can remove one of those, it won't drain all your alternator. Like, say your alternator is 110 power or 120, don't go over that. This is like over 150 amps that it's allowing the winch to draw. I think he built a nest in the Dakota and firing it up and moving it pissed him off. Oh shit, oh shit. He's like, I'm gonna bite you. It's just everywhere. Everywhere. So, I've been losing power on the winch. For some reason, it drains the battery. I used to be able to just bring the RPMs up and it would still keep winching. It'd be fine. It wouldn't drain the battery. Now, no matter what I do, it just completely goes. It just kills that battery. I barely tugged on it here and, well, it just fell apart. I don't know if you guys notice this. I don't know if that's due to the oxidization or this is just how they made the wiring. Maybe clean them all up, see what happens. Like up in there, even sounds like shit. Probably be a good idea to cover the BadLands winches. This is just my experiment. See how the positive's doing with the relay block up by the driver's side. Want to get that cleaned up too as well. So it's a 13 mil or a half. I can't remember, do I need both of these? I wanted to pull one of these out and that should stop overloading the battery and alternator too. At least that's what I'm told. There she is. Yeah, there. So connected together and I'm going to shrink wrap the living shit out of it. Is that a fuel line? I think that's a fuel line. This would be a best spot for it. Okay, ignite and I go boom. Put that back on the outside here. Just because we're pussies. We're a little bit of a chicken shit. Yeah, we can just zip that some more over here. That way it's not up against our fuel line. I'm probably gonna be on your guys' way most of the part. Actually curious on shred it all the way up or not. I don't know what size this was again. It's a little guy. Holy crap. And ow, it's sharp. It was loose. Yeah, so this guy is the feller that broke it. Looks like it's seen hell. Anyone know what temperature copper melts? So my bad, I got rained out, but anyways, I took this piece inside, I cut it open with the Dremel, cleaned up the wiring in here a little bit, but it seems like that weird oxidization goes through the whole wire. This guy could use a little bit dielectric grease. I'm getting mauled by mosquitoes. I don't even know if you could see the little bastards. Yeah. So, Is it a good idea to leave your Harbor Freight winch out in elements? Probably not. So far this is my only issue, which this is also causing an issue with the truck. It's causing the truck to short out and not start up too as well. All I did is slide the boot back, or tried to slide the boot back on the other one, and it just broke. Looks like we might have to redo them all. Should be one. Not bad. Could be better. Dang it. Alright, we found a nut bolt and a low washer. So I hit up. Should do the trick, eh? So we have to go like that. Dang it.
Now you have high voltage as now as soon as I turn on this arcs can jump well. So I guess now the circuit is hot and the voltage is on this.
I'm scared. Please have a good ground somewhere. Don't laugh. If you've been barbecued as many times as I have, it's not funny. It sucks. I still smell barbecue. I don't think it's coming from this, but I am a chicken shit. I have a wet stool. How do you... And it's probably still not safe. Probably not smart at all. We never said we were smart, did we? Nope, I would never mislead you guys. Oh yeah, that's not good at all. Oh, that is a tight fit. Oh my gosh, it ain't gonna fit. Nice. Oh, you gotta love it. Then you make a mate. He slams that bitch down and he shoves in. Yeah.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I am so scared. Wow. It actually sounded a little bit healthier there. That don't sound healthy. Oh, I see now. Over a block of wood, catch the truck just in case. How well we hooked. There, all the safety. So far so good, the battery hasn't died. Yeah, no, I ain't got the balance. Ready? Oh yeah, nope. Whoa, that was fun though. I wanted to inspect the cable. That looks like a bug. We're still hooked up good. Yep. We're safe again. It's a nice little feature. Yeah. The battery has not died yet. So I'm gonna jump in the truck and I'm gonna hold the brake. winch just offed itself, but I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds. Pretty good for only a 9,000 pound winch. This truck's like fucking 7,500 pounds. Alright, I'm satisfied with that. That works pretty good. That could possibly get me out of a tickle. Not a pickle though, just tickle. It's always good to have a fire extinguisher in your vehicle. Don't run your headlights, don't run your AC, don't run your heat, don't run your radio, don't run your rock lights, all that good shit. Try to turn as much shit off as you can when you're winching. Other than that, yeah, long video, I'm sorry. I should have just led with a short, quick video, but you know, I had to show you guys I went through everything to make sure. He's a cute little guy.
I'm scared.
Seems like he's warming up, Julia.
Would you go in the house and get me a washcloth? What? I'm gonna use it for bedding in there. Something for him to snuggle up on.
I was gonna say, did they pee on him?
Nope, not yet.
We didn't catch him in the live trap, just so you know. I was mowing the lawn, and I was scared to run him over, because he won't stay in the nest when I fire up the mower.